think of this farm as our next great adventure. Like when we tried to invade the city of Troy.
Haha. I sure do remember that moment, Peter. That was a really crazy moment when we tried to get into the city of Troy. We thought that we would be able to make it into the city, but due to a pretty big mistake, no pun intended, things didn't go quite as expected. That really was a pretty crazy moment, when we tried to get into the city of Troy.
Giggity goo, I'm not Quagmire. Oh boy, I also sure do remember the funny time we tried to invade the city of Troy. I was also there with you guys, the Griffin family, and PT, the original character who isn't in any way related to any of the already existing Family Guy characters. It was a pretty crazy incident when we tried to get into the city. But as has already been established fairly clearly, it didn't go quite the way we were hoping for, and in the end, we may have even gotten even more than we bargained for if you look at things a certain way. I sure do remember, as do the rest of you, the one time we tried to get into the city of Troy.
Peter, I don't think this is the right horse.
Oh boy, guys, I think this might not have been a good idea. I think we should have tried going into the city on the other horse over there. That way, the horse right now that we are using would not be too small for our bodies. As it stands, it seems we're not going to be able to get into the city of Troy, as I think the rather odd appearance of our horse would give away the fact that something is not quite right here. Well, every failure is just an opportunity to learn from your mistakes. We'll just have to really put our heads together next time and find a way to overcome this challenge.
Oh boy, this sure didn't go as planned, as PT, the original character who is an O.C., and not an already established character in the Family Guy lexicon, has just pointed out. I suppose this was hardly a very well thought idea in the first place. As had we managed to get into the city of Troy using this horse. That is to assume that the guards wouldn't have instantly noticed that something was amiss with this scene in the first place. We would have had quite a conundrum getting out of the horse and into the city in order to carry out our business as planned. There are two things I suppose we can take away from this whole ordeal. The first being to better think through our plans and ensure they are executed in a more thoughtful manner going forward. And also that I really like having sexual intercourse, but I'm totally unrelated to Family Guy and the character named Quagmire therein.
Holy crap, this sure was a crazy video. This is even worse than the time Peter went to therapy.
Every time my daughter opens her mouth, I just want to punch her in the face. She's really annoying.
All right, let's explore that.
What the hell's wrong with you? Your skin's like moving around or something.
I believe I'm having some sort of seizure.
Oh boy, this may have been an obscure joke that not everybody who isn't super up to date on television references will understand. If anyone would like a little additional context, let me now provide it before explaining the joke itself. This cutaway is about the Comedy Central television show, Dr. Katz, Professional Therapist, which ran on the channel from 1995 to 2002. It starred the voice and writing talents of many individuals, including but not limited to Jonathan Katz, Laura Silverman,